So today I'm going to run through some improvements to our proxy user management system. We heard a lot of good feedback from customers that they liked being able to create multiple proxy users on the platform, but they said it was a bit complicated, so we've gone ahead and refined a few things. So I'm going to go over here to create a new proxy user. We're going to call this demo 123 nov. And the password we're going to set here, just make it some random characters. We're not going to set a whitelisted IP, but if you did want to and you wanted to access static proxies with an IP address rather than a password, you could set this here. And as long as you do not have that IP address on any other proxy user on the platform, it should get added fine. And then you can access the proxies with IP auth. So I'm going to go ahead and create this proxy user. And right now, this proxy user could be used for a variety of scenarios, right? So it could be for a team member, could be for a project, could be for an AI agent, could be even for a customer if you're a reseller of ours. But the problem is this proxy user has access to everything on the account. So if you've got a terabyte of bandwidth on your account, they can access it all, and if you've got 1,000 proxies, they can access them all. For most people, that's totally fine. If you trust the team member, then you can go ahead and do that. But we've heard a lot of feedback that customers want to be able to limit that access. And before it was a bit complicated, it sat on the proxy user, and it was just a bit hard to do. So we've gone ahead and refined things. So now I'm going to hop into this new area called edit limits on the proxy user. And this uses a new object type that we've created called a Proxy User ACL. And this allows really fine-grained control over what proxies or what services a proxy user can access on your account. So let's say we want to give this proxy user unlimited bandwidth. We could save it here, or if we wanted to limit their bandwidth, we could give them 150 gigabytes. You just enter that, click save, and that proxy user will be limited to 150 gigabytes of residential pool bandwidth. And then we get onto static IPs, so mainly data center and static residential. And we heard a lot of feedback saying that customers wanted to be able to limit proxy users at an individual proxy basis. Let's say they go and buy 1,000 proxies and they want to give a team member a specific 8 of them. That wasn't previously possible in our old system, but in this new system it is. So they can either limit by service or proxy. We'll start giving you an example of by service. So you click this button. This is all the services that are active on my account. And I can say, okay, this customer or proxy user, I'm going to give access to the Austrian order on our account for data center proxies. And now you see they have access to a single service, and that consists of 5 Austrian IPs. And that's great, but what if you wanted to give them access to one of those Austrian IPs or one of those United Kingdom IPs and the Austrian IP? So now in the new system, you can do limit by proxy. You go over to this section, you'll see every single active proxy on the account, and you can do some filtering. So if I wanted to do, let's say country, I'm going to start with Austria. I'm going to pick this IP that we want to give them. I'm going to add that to the proxy user. And then let's say I want to have a look at the UK IPs on the account. I can filter again, and I'm going to give them access to this one as well. So now you can see that they've got access to 2 proxies on the account. And that's great. And if we want to add more, we've also got kind of a bulk operations thing, because a lot of our customers deal with thousands or tens of thousands of proxies on their account. So I can select these 3. And rather than manually clicking, I can go grant all, and happy days. This proxy user now has access to all 6 of these proxies. And if we go back to our dashboard, we can see the limits and we can see the residential pool bandwidth. And as with everything we do, all this feature and functionality is available via our API. So if you want to go over to our docs, you'll see our API reference here, and you'll see this new section called Proxy User ACL. And here you can manage all these rules. You can filter by proxy user, you can filter by service or proxy ID, and you can create rules, retrieve them, delete them. So whatever you want to do, help to support really advanced workflows. So let's say you want to spawn an AI agent, give them access to a single proxy for a session, and then remove that access. You can do that all programmatically via our API. And we have some general discussions about kind of the proxy user types and how things have changed, how you'd edit a proxy user, and then we also have some code examples if you want to just start out with this and get used to everything. So thanks for listening. We'll be pushing out a load more stuff soon.